Hey everybody, and welcome back to Freedom to Paint with me, Ronnie Falco. I'm in Mexico on vacay, but still thought I would shoot an episode. Today it's going to be about how to do landscape watercolors at the sea or beach. Alright, first of all, a little magic trick. I have my watercolor set with the integrated ring, so you can wear it on your hand, so if you're actually on a jet ski, you can still do your watercolor pictures. Alright, inside my watercolor kit, it folds out with an integrated palette. Can I get a close-up on that for viewers? Also, I have a telescoping brush. So it's two parts and it breaks apart into one paintbrush for ease and portability. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm actually not going to use the brush. I'm going to use something like an ink pen with a brush tip, and I'm going to catch a jet skier going by. Spend a little time with the drawing, make it expressive. If you want to draw from the shoulder, you can move your hand around. Right. Keep it expressive. Want to keep the action in the shot. Alright, I'm just drawing and catching what I see really quickly here. Alright. And now I'm going to start working on the arms and then the jet ski. This is actually the old school kind where you could stand up on the jet ski. Alright, and then they always have water shooting out of the back of it. Alright, so I went ahead and roughed in my drawing portion here, and then I'll go ahead and darken in the sunglasses. And don't forget the belly button, maybe a hint of the ribs on the jet skier. Pinstriping. Okay, now I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to start working in watercolor. I have a little bit of lake water. It's good. Pretty tepid. I just drew it from the, or not lake water, but sea water. A little bit salty. Alright, then I'm going to go ahead and get my brush wet and start coming in with some blues and greens. Use the palette out here, and don't just use the colors straight out of the tins here. You want to mix your own blues and greens. Alright, and then start getting the paper really moist. Oh, brush just fell apart. I'm going to switch over actually, since it's getting kind of windy, I'm going to switch over to a fan brush. That way I can work across the paper with a lot more water. Okay, remember not to cover up your line drawing. So what we do when we draw is we create lines. When you paint, you create volume inside the lines. So the painted picture has volume. Alright, so I'm working around my drawing here. And the sky is about the same color as the water because it's reflecting. Alright, and then we will come in with the color of the jet skier's hair. Gentlemen prefer brunettes, so we go ahead and bring in some brunette hair color and maybe a little bit of dark brown. Let those colors intermingle together. It's kind of the beauty of watercolor. They start, the colors start playing together and create something that you didn't even know you were going to get. Alright, I'm going to work on some of the colors of the jet ski. Let's bring in some reds, some pop to it here. A bit of red there. And maybe a little bit of purple. Blue. That. And then let's work on one of the more important parts of the picture, the bikini. So I'm going to to try and mix like a fluorescent yellowy lime green for the bikini, and then carefully paint that in. And I'm going to work on the body color, and then I'm about done. So I'm going to go for a tan woman jet skier here. Okay, we got kayakers coming in the scene. All right. Almost done. Get a little bit of mouth color there, and we're done. One last thing, after I get a close-up, don't forget to sign your artwork. You always want to sign it. So I'm going to switch back to my brush pen. Falco 14. That's it. Watercolor landscape. You get a close-up on that? Texture of the paper. Use cold press paper, it's got a little more tooth that'll grab the watercolor, stand up a little longer. I need a close up of my shirt too. Soho, New York, great place to show your watercolors once you're done with them. Okay, that's our show for today. Hope you learned a little something about watercolor, landscapes, jet skis.